Students, welcome to Lotus School online classes. Last time I have given an introduction regarding Sandhi. Today our topic is also Sandhi. I told you that there are three divisions are there. One more division is there, fourth division also. But let's discuss about these three divisions again, recollecting Swara Sandhi, Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi. This Sandhi is divided into four parts, but we are mentioning here only about three parts only. The first one it is Swara Sandhi, second one it is Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi. And already I told the definition of Sandhi. Joining of two meaningful words is called Sandhi. Here in Sandhi two places are there, and the first place is called as Purvapadam and the second place is called as Parapadam or Uttarapadam. As I mentioned you earlier in the previous class, joining of first word last letter and second word first letter. First word last letter is called as Purvapadam, Antimaksharam. Second word first letter is called as Parapadam, Pratamaksharam. So with these two letters only we will join. So this is the introduction about Sandhi. Students, we are going to discuss about Swara Sandhi. Later on we will discuss about Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi. There are 6 Sandhis are there in Swara Sandhi. Swara Sandhi means, Swaras means A to Au we are having in Sanskrit. First word last letter and second word first letter will be placed with the vowels only, Sanskrit vowels. That means it will be placed with A to Au in between these letters only. Okay, let's have a look at this Sandhi and the Sutra. This is Sandhi name and this is Sandhi Sutra. I'm not going into the deep, but I am saying outline only. First one it is Dirgha Sandhi. The sutra is Akaha Savarne Dirghaha. Second one it is Yan Sandhi, Iko Yanachi. Third one it is Guna Sandhi, Ad Gunaha. You can write like this by keeping halanta for the da, or otherwise you can write like this also. The fourth one it is Vruddhi Sandhi, Vruddhi Rechi. Fifth one it is Ayadi Sandhi, Echoya Vayavaha, Purvarupa Sandhi, Enga Padantadati. These are the 6 sandhis. These are called as a Swara Sandhi. All these are undercomes to the Swara Sandhi only. Okay, let's have a look about these Sandhi Sutras. Simply I will say, not in the brief. The explanation of Sandhi Sutras are written at here, students. You can see over here. First one, that Dirgha Sandhi I told, the Sandhi Sutram is Akaha Savarne Dirghaha. That means Akaha Savarnech Pare दीर्घम एकादेशः स्यात्. अकः सवर्णे अच् परे दीर्घम एकादेशः स्यात्. This is the expansion of this or explanation of the दीर्घ संधि अकः सवर्णे दीर्घः संधि सूत्रम. Second one it is यण संधि. यण संधि सूत्रम is इको यणचि. इकः स्थाने यण स्यादचि संहितायां विषये. For इको यणचि इकः स्थाने यण स्यादचि संहितायां विषये. This is the Sandhi Sutram explanation for Iko Yanachi. And the third one it is Guna Sandhi. The Sandhi Sutra is Adgunaha. Sandhi Sutra is Adgunaha. Avarnadachi pare Poroparyo reko Gunadeshaha Syat Samhitayam. अवर्णादच परे पूर्वपर्योरेको गुणादेशः स्यात् संहितायां. The fourth one it is Vruddhi Sandhi, and the Sandhi Sutra is Vruddhi Rechi. And here we can see the Vivaranam. Adechi pare Vruddhi Rekadeshaha स्यात्. At H pare Vruddhi Ekadeshaha स्यात्. And the fifth one it is Ayadi Sandhi. And the Sandhi Sutra is Echoya Vayavaha. Echaha Kramat I Av I Av Ete Syurachi. Echaha Kramat I Av I Av Ete Syhu Achi. So these are, and one more thing it is there. that Purva Rupa Sandhi, that one not required for us, so that's why I am not explaining about that one. So these are the Sandhi Sutras explanations. Let's get into the first one, Dirgha Sandhi. Before going to this Dirgha Sandhi, sir, what are these Sandhis and what are these Sandhi Sutras and what are these explanations, sir? How it has come, who has written all these things, I wanted to explain. But here, one more thing I wanted to mention, you students, that you need not to remember all these Sandhi Sutras and everything. But for your knowledge and for your sake, I am explaining and I am saying to you, okay? Sanskrit grammar was written by Panini Maharshi, and now I told you about some Sandhi Sutras Vivaranam, and before also I explained about Sambhashana Samskritam, some parts I also explained. Everything it was written by Panini Maharshi. See, to speak a language or to form the sentence or to write a poetry, whatever it may be, we need the grammar of the particular language. So like that only for Sanskrit grammar, Mula Purusha, the man who created grammar is for Sanskrit is Panini. I will say the story very shortly. See, Panini is a student and he is a slow learner. He is not coping up with the other students as they are promoting to the next classes. That guru tried very hard to make him to get to promote or to make him to overcome his slow learning problem, but he could not. So that's why one day the guru decided that better send him home. So like that, one day he has given some food to him, and he told to, you can leave the ashrama hermitage today and you can go to home, he said. By the guru's order, Panini, with tears, he started going to home. While he is going to home, it has become a midday afternoon, means it is too hot and too sunny. So he thought of eating the food. So to eat the food, he required water. So he found a well to get water. So he tried to get water from the well. He observed a thing. The stone of the well was deeply rubbed by a rope. Actually, if you rub the rope to the stone or a wall, the rope will tear. So, but whereas instead of the rope, the rock was rubbed over, grinded over, you can say. So he thought that abhyasena kimapi sadhyate, means by practice anything it is possible. He has come to a conclusion. He has learned a lesson from that. So he started doing penance to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva was pleased and pleased with his penance, and Lord Shiva appeared in front of Panini and he asked that what kind of boon you required. And he asked that I should write a book. It should be the basic part for the language. Such kind of book no one ever has written, and no one should write hereafter also. Like that, he asked the boon. So, Parameshwara, Lord Shiva was pleased. And do you know, in Parameshwara's hand, one Dhamarkam will be there. It will be called as Pinakamu. He just made 14 kinds of sounds. జస్ట్ డోల్కో బజాయా అంటే ఆ ఢమరుకాన్ని వాయించాడు. ఈ జస్ట్ ప్లేడ్ దట్ ఢమరుకం 14 times he played. From those 14 times, some 14 kinds of different sounds it produced. From those only, by basing upon those 14 shabdas and 14 sounds, Panini has written the great book Astadhyayi. Now it has become the main part to write a poetry or whatever it may be. For everything, it is the base point. It is called as Siddhanta Kaumudi or Astadhyayi. Here you can see the 14 shabdas. They were called as Maheshwara Sutrani. Students, these and all are not there for your syllabus, then also for your information and for your knowledge only I am saying. You can see what are the Sabdas were produced from the Shiva Dhamruka. See Maheswara Sutrani. I have written them in an order. See, first one it is called Ayun, Ruluk, Aong, I ouch, Hayavarat, Lan, Nyamagananam, Jabhai, Gadadhash, Jabagadadhash, Kapachatata Chatatau, Kapai, Seshasar, Hal. These 14 are the Maheswara Sutrani. These will be called as the 14 Shabdas were produced from the Lord Shiva's Dhamarukam. Okay, I will read those 14 Shabdas you have learned, no, students. From those 14 Shabdas only this grammar, everything it has come out. This is Sandhi, Samasa, Pratyaya, whatever it may be, everything. Okay, let's get into the topic. The first Sandhi we are going to discuss in Swara Sandhi, it is Dirgha Sandhi. Students, one more thing I wanted to say before entering into the Sandhi. Sabda Gnanam, knowledge of Sabdas, is very important. Until and unless if you don't know the Sabdas properly and thoroughly, you cannot split this Sandhi properly. If you in Sanskrit one mistake, small kind of mistake if you do also, the meaning it will change. So, and also you have to know the linga bedam, means the gender difference also, sabda gender difference you have to know, otherwise you cannot make sandhi also. If you wrongly if you make totally the mark will go. Okay, now let's get into the topic dirgha sandhi. See, already I told you swara sandhi it deals with only swaras, that means a to a only. Here 13 letters I have written over here: a, I, u, ru, lu, a, I, o, au. Here in dirgha sandhi uh, we will pick up only a few letters from a to lu. Here I did not write lu. Why? Because with lu the letters are very 99% we will not use, so that's why I am not taking the lu at here. Just we will take only up to ru here in dirgha sandhi. Lu is also there, but just keep it in the mind, that one. First one, a and a, these two are one group. First you know the groups. E and E, these two are one group. U and U and Ru, these two are one groups. Okay, as I told you, in Sandhi there are two places are there. First one it is Purvapadam and second one it is Parapadam. In Dirgha Sandhi rule, if the letter ends with A to Ru, any one of the letters, it can end at here, and the second word starts with the same group of vowel, then long vowel will take place instead of the two letters. See, it explains that if the first word ends with any one of the letters from A to Ru means either it may end with A or A, E or E, U or U, Ru or Ru, and the second letter should start from the same group. For example, it is ending with E. Here the starting letter must be either this one short vowel or long vowel, E or E. Then instead of this first word last letter and second word first letter, long vowel will take place from the same group in the sense, if suppose example, if the first word is ending with A and second word is starting with the A group, then from these two long vowel will take place. Which is the long vowel at here? A is the long vowel, E is the long vowel, U is the long vowel, Ru is the long vowel. Okay, students, I have written here in detail here. Have a look at here in this table. A plus A is equal to A plus A plus A, A plus A. A. That means here both sides the same vowels are there. Means these two belongs to A group only. Here you can write short vowel, both short vowels. Then also long vowel will take place. If the first word is placing with short vowel and second word it is placing with long vowel, then also long vowel will take place. If the both sides, both places were filled with long vowels, then also long vowel will take place. And here you see if the first word it is ending with long vowel and second word starts with short vowel, and the result ultimate result is long vowel only. And whereas you can see here also for the same thing for E also, here both are short vowels, long vowel has taken place. Where first one it is short vowel and second one it is long vowel, here long vowel has taken place. And both sides here long vowel, here long vowel has taken place. Here first one it is first word it is ending with long vowel, second one it is starting with short vowel, so here the ultimate result is long vowel. For u and ru also you can see here u plus u short vowels both, u plus u long vowel. See here short and long, here both are long vowels, result is long vowel. Here long vowel and short vowel, here long vowel has taken place, same as for the ru also. By keeping this formula of Dirgha Sandhi keeping aside, we look at into the examples once. We will see over here. I am writing here an example. First one it is Ramalayaha. So this is the word. See, if you don't have the Sabda Gnanam, you cannot divide this, you cannot split this word. Okay. See here two Sabdas were joined over here. You see that first one Rama plus Alayaha. Okay, Rama Shabdam, it is Pumlinga Shabdam, it is Akaranta Pumlinga Shabdam. So that's why when I am saying you to read the Shabdas, read the title of the Shabda also. That means Akarantaha Pumlingaha Rama Shabdaha, or otherwise Ikarantaha Pumlingaha Hari Shabdaha, Akarantaha Strilingaha Balika Shabdaha. That means it indicates that it is the Shabda it is ending with the letter A. The Shabda it is ending with the letter E. అకారం అంతముగా కలిగినటువంటి లెటర్ కలిగినటువంటి శబ్దము, ద శబ్ద విచ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ ద ఎండింగ్ లెటర్ ఆఫ్ ఆ. సో it gives the knowledge for us. So here here we will see that how the long vowel has taken place over here. First one we will split these words first. Splitting of the words, r plus A plus M plus A. So here the first word I split over here, and the last letter of the first word it is A. Just keep this letter in the mind, and the second word I am going to split A plus L plus A plus E plus A plus Visarga. So this is the second word. So the first word of first letter of second word is A. So according to our rule that in Dirgha Sandhi both the places should be occupied with the same group of vowels. Here you can see also A plus A is equal to A. Instead of these two places long vowel will take place, I said. Here if you look at here, the first word it is ending with the short vowel A, and the second word it is starting with the long vowel A. Both belongs to the same. So instead of these two letters long vowel will take place. So again we will join here R plus A, Ra. M plus this letter A, and this one La. L plus A plus E plus A plus Visarga. Ram plus A, Rama. We have to join all these things. Ramalayaha. See, this is how. And one more example we will look after. Himalaya. Okay, Hima plus Alaya. Let's split this one also. I am splitting the only the last letter of the first word. He plus plus a. Hima plus a plus Layaha. Yes, I just split it over this second word first letter only. And here also you can see that both belongs to the same group, A group only, short vowel and long vowel. So instead of these two letters, long vowel will take place. As a result, Himalaya. Now we will look at the another letter like Girishaha. We'll split this word first. Giri plus Ishaha. Giri Shabda is like Hari Shabda, Ikarantaha Pumlingaha, Hari Shabda like that, Ikarantaha Pumlingaha, Giri Shabda. Here we will split this one. G plus E plus R plus E plus E plus S plus A plus Visarga. Okay, here this E is the last letter of first word and this E is the first letter of the second word. If you see over here, can find that E plus E is equal to E. So according to our rule, it is there, both belongs to the same group, and first word is ending with E and second word is starting with E. This E letter is there in our Sandhi Sutra also. A, E, U, Ru. Only he has taken Lu also there. Instead of these two letters, long vowel will take place. E. So ultimately, Girishaha. So like this. Students, we will look at one more example. Bhupari. We will split this one. Bhu plus Upari. Okay. We will split the first word. Bhu plus U plus U plus P plus A plus R plus E. Okay. The first word last letter is U. Second word first letter is U. See, if you see here, U plus U is equal to U. Okay. So according to our rule, both belongs to the same group, and U is there in our Sandhi Sutra also. So instead of these two, long vowel will take place, and the result is Bhupari. Okay, next Pitrunam. I am just splitting this one, Pitru plus Runam. Let's have a explanation over here. I will just split the last letter. Ru plus Nam. Okay, both belongs to the same group, Ru, and long vowel will take place. The result, Pitrunam. Okay students, I hope that today's lesson and class Dirgha Sandhi you understood very well. You can get more and more examples in net also. Nowadays it is very easy to get everything information. It is there in our hands only. So get utilize of this internet. Go through the internet. There you can search for the examples of Dirgha Sandhi. You can get more and more examples over. And once again I am saying, read Shabdas properly, all the Shabdas. You should get the knowledge on Shabdas. And if you don't know how to split the words, you cannot do this Sandhi. The Sandhi meaning will be changed. Again I am saying. And I request you to follow. I have been sending these Sambhashana Samskritam videos to you. This time also I am going to send one more video to you. Please go through and watch properly those videos. And please send some of the examples from these 5 videos. Last I have sent you 4 videos to you. Now this is the 5th one I am going to send. A few examples, nearly 20 examples or 15 examples, at least 10 examples sent to my number. Okay, this present lesson Dirgha Sandhi, if you are not, if you did not understand this one, if you are having any kind of doubts and queries, you can make a call to me and you can clarify your doubts. Okay, students, have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.